Could you enjoy eternal bliss, knowing that someone you love endures eternal suffering? Let's delve into the concept of the afterlife, a realm of eternal happiness for the virtuous in heaven and unending torment for the wicked in hell. This belief is held by many, each with variations on what constitutes virtue and vice. But let's sidestep that for now. Instead, let's focus on a common thread that runs through most beliefs: the value of sympathy and empathy. These are emotions universally acknowledged as virtuous, regardless of one's belief system. Being able to feel for others, especially those close to us, is seen as a virtue. Now let's set up a scenario. You, a righteous individual, have earned your place in heaven, a realm of eternal joy. However, those you hold dear for whatever reasons find themselves in hell, suffering eternal torment. Imagine a scenario where you, a righteous person, are in heaven while your beloved ones suffer in hell. Picture yourself in heaven, surrounded by eternal joy and comfort, yet haunted by the knowledge that your loved ones suffer in hell. This is the righteous person's dilemma, the paradox that tugs at the heartstrings of those who believe in an afterlife divided between heaven and hell. Imagine for a moment that you're righteous, living in heavenly bliss, yet simultaneously aware that those you hold dear are enduring eternal torment. It's a moral and emotional quandary that challenges the very definition of righteousness. Can one truly be righteous, embodying empathy and love, while experiencing happiness, knowing their loved ones are in distress? This dilemma also poses profound questions about the concept of eternal happiness. Can heaven truly be a place of unending joy if it is marred by the knowledge of loved ones' suffering? Does this not cast a shadow on the very notion of heavenly bliss? The righteous person's dilemma compels us to grapple with these uncomfortable questions. It forces us to examine the nature of righteousness, empathy, and eternal happiness. It challenges our understanding of these concepts and urges us to question the moral implications of our beliefs. In the end, we are left with one unsettling question. Can a righteous person truly enjoy heaven while their loved ones endure hell? The paradox of the afterlife presents a profound question about the nature of good and evil and the concept of eternal happiness. Let's take a moment to revisit the main points we've discussed thus far. We've delved into the notion of an afterlife, the existence of heaven and hell as believed by many, and the eternal rewards or punishments that await the righteous and the wicked. But the crux of our discussion lies in the paradoxical situation of a righteous person in heaven, surrounded by eternal bliss, yet aware of their loved ones suffering in hell. This paints a picture of a heaven that might not be as blissful for the righteous as one would imagine. We've pondered over the implications of this paradox on our understanding of righteousness and empathy. If sympathy is a virtue universally accepted, and the righteous are supposed to embody virtue, how do they reconcile their eternal happiness with the knowledge of their loved ones' eternal suffering? Is empathy limited to our earthly existence, or does it transcend into the afterlife? Furthermore, this paradox raises questions about our understanding of eternal happiness. Can happiness be truly eternal and complete when tainted with the sorrow of knowing your loved ones are in pain? Or does the very definition of happiness change in the afterlife? The afterlife paradox leaves us with a thought-provoking question. Can a righteous person truly find eternal happiness in heaven, knowing their loved ones suffer in hell?